What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Blitzburg Squad. I'm Wesley Seeley, joined alongside Shane Smith. Thanks for joining us as we dive into the NFL Week 2 predictions. So for the pick'em, Shane, we start off Thursday night. Giants at the Washington football team. Who you got?
Yeah, NFC least. So Giants, I don't know a whole heck of a lot about them, except Danny Dimes is still not Danny good.
Nope.
Football team had a depressing loss, but their defense is still good. I'm going to pick the football team with Heineke as the starter. I'm going to go low scoring 20-14.
2014, okay. Yeah, I'm going to go with Washington football team as well. I didn't really I saw Fitzpatrick go down. Heineke's going to be the starter. And I trust their defense more, especially against Danny Dimes and that offense. So I'm going to go Washington as well. Let's go Washington 23 and Giants 13.
Okay.
Sunday starts the games here. We've got Patriots at the Jets.
Yeah, Patriots, Jones didn't look horrible. Their defense kind of kept them in the game for sure. A couple of costly mistakes cost them. Jets still look bad, even though they got a quarterback that seems to be playing well. For that, I'm going to say Patriots go 1-1 this week, and I'm going to say they win 27-16.
27-16, okay. Yeah, Jets, Zach Wilson and the Jets looked okay. But I don't know if it's enough to beat the Patriots, especially off of the Patriots' loss last week. They already lost to a division team last week, so
can't do it again.
Yep, exactly. I think Mac Jones and the Patriots will end up winning this one. I'm gonna go 28-10 this one, Patriots. Broncos at Jaguars.
Jaguars looked horrible. Offense, defense, they did not look good. Broncos, on the other hand, actually looked pretty good.
Yeah,
Teddy Bridgewater, looks solid, and I think that continues even though Judy's out. I'm going to go Broncos in this one, and I'm going to say they win 28-10. Going to go your last score.
There you go, yeah. I'm going to go Broncos as well. I did like what I saw out of Teddy Bridgewater in their matchup. And I think they're going to get it done this week. Although I will say I hope to see Trevor Lawrence bounce back a little bit this week. I know he had a pretty good outing, but I think he threw, 3 picks or something like that?
3 TDs, 3 picks.
Yeah,
yes.
so I hope he tightens up that ratio a little bit and does a little bit better, but I'm going to still take the Broncos this one. Let's go Broncos 24 and Jags 20.
Okay.
Bills at the Dolphins.
Bills lost a heartbreaker to none other than us. And they didn't look good in it. Dolphins beat the Patriots just barely. Still not sure how Tua is playing. I think Bills rebound very well this week. And I'm going to say they win 31-21.
Okay. I'm taking Bills. I think they're going to rebound in this one and bounce back from the loss to the Steelers. And, I think they're going to bounce back in a big way. I think Josh Allen and the offense will get rolling again. Defense will tighten up. And then for the Dolphins, they kind of squeaked one out against the Patriots last week. It was kind of a close one. This is a division game, can go either way, but I'm going to go with the Bills. Let's go 34-27.
Okay.
49ers at the Eagles.
49ers looked pretty good up until the end when they lost their number one corner, and then all of a sudden the Lions started coming back. Offense didn't look too bad, but they also lost Mostert for the year. Eagles, on the other hand, absolutely obliterated the Falcons. I was completely wrong on that pick. I've been back and forth on this, but I think the Eagles, with the upset, are going to end up taking this one. I'm going to say Eagles end up winning 35-31.
Okay. I'm going to go 49ers in this one. I think 49ers looked really good last week. So did the Eagles. 49ers almost let the Lions back in the game late. But
yes.
I bet they're going to tighten up on defense and get it done against the Eagles. I think this will be a close game, however, because the Eagles did look good on offense. I'm going to go 28-26 49ers.
Okay.
Rams at the Colts.
Rams... Stafford looked everything he was set to be with a good defense, good offense.
Right.
Colts, on the other hand, their offensive line looked horrible. Carson Wentz got hit, I believe it was 18 times on Sunday. Almost probably as bad as Tannehill did. For that, Rams are going to be way too much for the Colts front five to handle. So for that, I'm going to pick the Rams to absolutely obliterate on this one. I'm going to say Rams 38, Colts 20.
Ooh. Yeah, if Colts could not block Seahawks front seven, try blocking Aaron Donald.
Yes.
So I'm going to go with the Rams. Stafford looked great in their win. He was really airing it out, and like you said, he was really all that he was mucked up to be for this team. So I think their offense is really going to have a showing in this one. I'm going to go 41 Rams and Colts 27.
Okay.
Raiders at Steelers.
Without getting too much into it, I am going to just say Steelers on this one. I'm going to say higher scoring, 35 to 20. No, you know what? 35-18 is what I'm going to pick the score to be.
Yikes. Okay.
The defense is that good.
There you go. All right, I like it. Raiders had a good win on Monday night in overtime. It was quite the game, quite the finish. Offense looked a little bit spotty in the first half, really tightened it up in the second half. And then for the Steelers, kind of the same thing. Their offense kind of looked a little bit spotty in the first half of their game, really tightened it up in the second half, and then obviously their defense just carried them throughout the game. So I'm going to go Steelers in this one, you know it. And I'm going to go, we're going to go Steelers 28 and Raiders 17. Bengals at the Bears.
All right, Bengals ended up winning in overtime. Burrow and Chase didn't lose connection at all.
Guess not.
Bears, Andy Dalton surprised me. Actually didn't look horrible, but overall their offense is still pretty stagnant, and for that I'm picking the Bengals. I don't see this one being super exciting. I'm going to say Bengals 24, Bears 17.
Okay. I'm going to go Bengals as well. At least they have some semblance of an offense going. Jamar Chase can actually, believe it or not, catch the ball. So that was great. And then Chicago, I don't really know. I watched some of that game against the Rams, and their offense was just so sputtering. And with Andy Dalton, I don't know. I don't have too much faith there. And like you said, I don't think this one's going to be too exciting. I'm going to go Bengals. Let's go Bengals 20, Bears 10. Texans at the Browns.
Texans came out with a win against the Jags. Kind of a shocker, at least to me. Browns lost a heartbreaker to Mahomes. No surprise there. And for that one, I think the Browns are going to have revenge and show who the Texans really are. I think the Browns are going to shellac the Texans. I'm going to go 42-20 on this. Whew.
I'm going to go the Browns as well. They ran the ball so well against Kansas City Chiefs the last week. And I don't know how the Texans are going to be able to stop it, to be honest. To be completely frank with you, I don't think they're going to be able to stop the rushing attack. I'm going to go Browns big in this one as well. Let's go Browns 34, Texans 7.
Wow.
Saints at the Panthers.
So Saints pulled out a shocker. Absolutely decimated the Packers. Panthers looked pretty good with Darnold. McCaffrey's back, so as long as they keep that ball rolling. I don't believe in the Saints. I'm going to go with Panthers on this one. I'm going to say 28-25.
Okay. I'm actually going to go with the Saints this time. I'm going to go with the Saints in this one. I think that they're going to be able to build off the last game they had against the Packers. Hopefully they didn't. Hopefully they aren't caught in cloud 9 too much, and they'll be able to come back down to reality and know where they're at. But I think I like what I saw to Jameis on Sunday. And same thing for the Panthers, though. I like what I saw to Darnold. I mean, he looked pretty solid, to be honest with you. He was airing it out pretty well and throwing the ball pretty well. So I am going to go with the Saints. I think it's going to be a close one. I'm going to go Saints 30, and we'll go Panthers 27. Vikings at the Cardinals.
So Vikings didn't look that great on offense from what I could tell. And it really runs through Dak, not Kirk on there. So still some stuff to be seen on that one. Cardinals look great. Defense, offensively, whether that continues or not, I'm not sure. This week, I'm going to say that it does continue on there. This is going to be my odd score of the week. I'm going to say Cardinals 25 and the Vikings 9.
That is an odd score. I'm going to go with Cardinals as well. Their offense looked spectacular. Kyler Murray was airing it out. D-Hop had a great day. And obviously Chandler Jones was talk of the week with 5 sacks. So we'll see what he can continue to do. Minnesota, I don't know. I feel like I think they had the lead last week and kind of let the Bengals back into it. And I don't really know how I feel about their offense yet, but they do have Jordan Berry as their special teams punter, so they got something going for them, right?
Looked better for them than he did for us.
I'm going to go Cardinals 31, Minnesota 20.
Okay.
Falcons at the Buccaneers.
23-28. Is that all I need to say?
Yep.
Falcons, right?
Yep.
Heck no. Bucs are going to win this. Brady's going to continue to get retribution on a horrible Falcons team. I'm going to go 28-3.
28-3. Okay. I was gonna say you don't think Atlanta gets revenge here, man? Come on.
No, Atlanta's.
I bet 99% of all of America is picking Tampa Bay in this game, and so am I. I'm not gonna be that 1%. I think the Buccaneers are just a very well-rounded team. They showed that. Their defense is solid. Offense is very creative and very good. Atlanta, I just got to see more of them so far, and they're always on the up and up, but very inconsistent. So I'm going to go Tampa Bay in this one. Let's go Tampa Bay 35, Atlanta 13. Okay. Titans at the Seahawks.
Titans looked horrible. Offensive line looked horrible. Defensively, they did not look good. And unfortunately, their test does not get any easier because they are coming up against Russell Wilson and the Seahawks. And for that, I still don't think the Titans' defense is anywhere close to being ready for this. Seahawks take this one. I'm going to say 35-24.
Yeah, Seahawks take this one for sure. I think so. Russell was on fire last week, man. Looked like nobody or no defense could stop him. And Tennessee, what a letdown, man. We didn't see that one coming. A lot of people probably didn't, but I'm going to go with the Seahawks in this one. I think 37-24. Cowboys at the Chargers.
This one actually an interesting game for me. Cowboys barely lost to the Bucs, whether that was the Bucs putting up lazy or if the Dallas's defense actually did get better, yet to be seen.
Right.
Chargers barely beat the Washington football team. However, the football team has a pretty good defense, and I don't think Herbert put his best foot forward. I'm going to say that the Cowboys defense isn't that great yet, and so for that, I expect Herbert to continue to steamroll and improve from last week. So I'm going to go 24-21. Keep it a close game.
This one's a tough one. I think I'm actually going to go with the Cowboys. I was pretty impressed with what I saw out of their offense opening.
Wide receivers are no joke.
Yeah, and what they did was against the Bucs defense. And I get it's week one and everything, but I think just based off their offense, I don't think their defense is there yet, like you said too. But I'm going to go just based off their offense. No shade against Justin Herbert because we both love Justin Herbert, but I actually think this one's going to be a shootout.
It very well could be.
I think it's going to be Justin versus Dak, and they're just going to be airing it out the whole game, no defense at all. I'm going to go 41-38 Cowboys. Whew. Chiefs at the Ravens.
I think this one is going to be a shootout in one direction.
Oh, okay.
Chiefs came from behind, beat the Browns by double-digit points. Ravens lost for the first time after leading 14-0. It was. Lamar still can't throw the ball, people. I mean, I'm sorry to say it. They lost their one lineman. He got placed on IR. They still have no running backs. They lost a corner. They are just the most decimated team right now by injuries, and that's not, it's not going to help when the Chiefs come to town. So I think the Chiefs obliterate them this week. I'm going to say Chiefs 45, Ravens 27.
Whoa, jeez. Man, I'm going to keep it a little closer than that. I am going to go with the Chiefs, but I am going to keep it a little bit closer. Chiefs looked great last week. They had a come-from-behind win, and Baltimore did exactly the opposite. Like you said, they had the lead and blew it kind of at the end. I am going to take the Chiefs, even though it's in Baltimore. I think Baltimore will make it a tough game, though, because it's just what Baltimore does. I'm going to go Chiefs. Let's go 31-27 Chiefs. Monday night game, Lions at the Packers.
Lions almost came back and beat the Niners, but I still don't think it was. I think it was more the Niners giving, just expecting to win than the Lions actually being good. They also lost Okuda for the year with a torn Achilles, so that's a big blow for them. Packers, RELAX. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
They'll come back this week. Rodgers will get the protection he needs, and Rodgers is going to win 38-24.
Yeah, basically same thing you said for the Lions is they did come back, but I think that was just because the 49ers just starting to lay back a little bit because of their lead, a little bit too much, obviously. And then Packers, man, what a disappointment last week. They got absolutely smashed. I don't think there's any chance in heck that Packers let let this one through their fingertips. I think Aaron Rodgers comes to play with a vengeance. I think the whole offense and defense comes to play with a vengeance. Division game, and they want to win because of how poorly they looked last week. I'm going big time Packers this one. I'm going to go Packers 37, Detroit 13. Good old shellacking.
Sounds about right.
But yeah, that's all our picks for this week. That's all we got.
Yeah, all 16 games. Let us know what you guys think. Agree, disagree. Throw your scores down in there as well. And appreciate you.
For sure. Yep. Thank you guys for tuning in. We'll catch you on the next one.
Thanks.
Thanks.